Alright, I'm back. So for today's video, we are going to understand the essential terms in financial mathematics. So the first term that we must ponder is the appreciation. So it is the increase in the value of an asset like a house, land, or investment over time. It often happens because of factors like demand, improvements, or inflation. So why does appreciation happen? So how does it works? So we have the term increase in demand. Increase demand. So it means that more people want a certain thing. More people want it. More people want it. But there is a limited supply. Again, there is a limited supply. So only few are available. It means that only few are available. Few are available. That's why the product is having appreciation. Another one is improvements. Improvements. It includes renovations, better location, new roads, and businesses. And last one is, of course, the issue, which is the inflation. So as you notice, the prices of goods and property generally rises over time. So they are rising over time. So let's have an example. For example, a lot owner rather bought a piece of land for 500,000 pesos. The value of the land appreciates by 8% per year. Per year. This means that every year the land's value goes up by how many percent? 8%. So let's say that you have 1 year. So we are going to multiply the appreciation percent, which is 8% multiplied by 500,000 pesos. So that means that each year the increase will be 40,000 pesos. So the new value of your land after a year will be 500,000, 540,000. That's how appreciation works. So your key point here is the word increase. Okay, now let's move on. Now, what about depreciation? So the thing that we have a while back is appreciation. Now we are going to talk about depreciation. So it is the decrease in the value of an asset over time. It usually happens due to usage, aging, or becoming outdated. For example, it could be a phone. Imagine you have an iPhone Pro Max and then you bought it for 80,000 pesos and then suddenly it become in no time it become 50,000 only. That's how depreciation works. Okay, so it occurs due to wear and tear. So it means that it was being used for many years. Aging, parts becomes old, parts become old rather, and then obsolescence. New models or technologies replace it. And of course, damage or loss of quality. For example, let's take an example. Example is a car bought for 800,000 pesos and suddenly drops in value to after several years. Why? It could be due to aging, damage or loss of quality, and yeah, it could be wear and tear, aging, obsolescence, damage or loss of quality. That would be um the best example for depreciation. Okay, so again, we have appreciation. This that is the increase and increase in the value of an asset, while for depreciation, it is the decrease in the value of an asset. So it takes over time and it usually happens due to your age, aging or becoming outdated. So I'm going to give um a simple product and you are going to tell whether it could be an appreciation or depreciation. Okay, so let's try. What if you bought, okay, so let's me just put it in appreciation or depreciation. That is the choices. Those are the choices. Let's take, what about a house? Okay, that is appreciation. What about laptop? Laptop is depreciation. Last one, mm, a land. What about land? Okay, that is a unappreciation. Okay, thank you for listening. Goodbye. See you again to our next lesson. Mwah.